Right, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. As you can see, starting week 3 of this new workout I have, starting off with Monday on bench presses, 3x5 at 155 pounds, slowly moving up. Hopefully I get to 225 by the end of this, but we'll see how that goes. After that, we have our incline dumbbell curls, on our curls presses, chest presses, sorry, 3x8 of these at 60. And these I think I did alright on, but I do feel that my back is arching excessively, so I'm gonna try to correct that over time. But this is up what my usual weight is, so I think a little bit of back arching is to be expected. But obviously I don't want to continue that behavior because it's not good for me. After that, we go into our next workout of the day, which is our rows, 215, 3x4, almost at 225. I know you can't really see right now, but that was a 10 and a 15 on the end of a 25, so the math made it 215. I'm not lying. After that, we go into lat pull downs, 3x8, 160 pounds for these, and I did a little bit less this time just because I was at work before the gym and I just wasn't feeling it. Also, I've been working more but if you like what you see, actually, you know what? Now that's up on the screen. If you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But as I was saying, I went to work before this, and I'm trying to focus more on the movements rather than just kind of throwing the weight up and hoping the best happens. So I've been focusing a little more. I've been getting more sore, which I assume is a good thing, but I wasn't pushing as hard just because I didn't want to go like max like every week, because that's not really healthy for people. Most people, that's not really healthy for me either, so I decided, you know what, either like stay the same or go down. I don't want to go down, so I stayed the same. So a lot of these are the same weights as I did last week, and I'm pretty sure most people don't make gains that quickly in how much they lift. So it's a nice little, I wouldn't say break, but it kind of helped me relax a little and make sure I wasn't hurting myself focusing on the form, excluding these skull crushers, because they were still kind of hurting my wrists. So I went really light, like 50 pounds, which I could like barely manage to do. My wrists still hurt, but not like to the point where I wanted to drop the bar on my face. So this is a nice bit of progress. You might notice up on the screen, instead of going to Tuesday, it goes to Wednesday. It's because Tuesday I had work and then school right afterwards, so I decided to make Tuesday recovery day. Wednesday was second power day of the week. Squats, 3x5, 265. Down a little bit, I believe. I was like 275 last week, so just down just a little bit. Like I said, I don't want to lift the max every time I lift, so a little bit of relaxation and stuff, and just a little bit of a off week. I'm not trying to lift that crazy. Again, other leg exercise, deadlifts, 275, down a little bit. I'm not trying to injure myself, overexert myself, so you know, practice safe lifting. Always wear a belt, even though I'm not wearing one. But yeah, I'm not wearing a belt. I wanted to see if I could do it without a belt, so I went a little lighter just to see if I could. Obviously, I didn't take off my straps or my knee wraps just because I'm not trying to blow up my knees or my wrist again. But after deadlifts, we go into leg presses, 280. This is pretty self-explanatory. Although I do feel this machine isn't suited for someone of my height, because there's a certain point where after you get to a certain weight, you can go down so much before the weights bottom out. So this machine I don't really like because it doesn't allow for like a full range of motion. And once you start getting towards the bottom of the machine, right, like once you get like halfway down, it bottoms out, which is really annoying and I don't like. And after that, it's leg curls and leg extensions, 160 pounds for both. Again, for leg curls, I do feel I do feel that I was arching my back excessively, but after leg curls, we go into a calf workout. I just didn't feel like moving that far from the machine, so I just went to the calf extension machine. I might be working out, but I'm still lazy. After that, Thursday, upper body day to build mass. You might notice on the screen there's two different sets. I ended up doing 2 different weights, and it's just my shoulders were sore, my upper chest was sore, so I don't want to push it too hard, so I decided to go down in weight, but split up the sets so I could get my full workout in. So that's still 3 by 10 right there total, but just 2 different weights. I feel better than just like not doing the same weight that was too light. At least I went up a little bit, so I feel like I actually did something. I didn't just lay on that bench like a freaking lazy ass. So this way I feel like I actually lifted and actually moved something to get through the day. But after that we go into our dumbbell chest flies. These have always been fun. 3 sets of 10 on the platform because I didn't feel like moving the bench off. I took that thing up for like 45 minutes, which is kind of illegal, but I break the rules. I'm a bad boy. But, so, this one, I do feel I'm more comfortable going up, but 30 pounds was a good, like, weight to go up to from 25, so nothing crazy, but as it says on the screen, please subscribe if you like what you're watching. After dumbbell flies, setting down the weights, we go into our next workout, which is our seated cable rows. I know I said last week I would try the machine, but somebody was on there while I was at the gym and I just didn't feel like waiting, so I said screw it, I'm just gonna do my create your own machine thing. And also, can somebody answer in the comments, if I'm doing this on a cable machine like this, does that mean each lat is pulling 82.5, or does that mean 82.5 is split between both lats? Any of you physics majors out there, please answer that question. After that, we go into our one arm rows, 70 pounds, and I think this was just the same as last week. I went up a little bit, but 10 on each side, 3 times, pretty self-explanatory. I actually got the bench where I could roll this across this time, so I'd have to lift it up. But the problem was I had to wrap my wrap around it, which took a while, but I had to lift it over the bench this time, which was pretty nice. I'm trying to steal this bench from other people now on Thursdays when I do this workout. But, yeah, you can kind of see the growth on my arms. I'm huge. Anyways, we go into rows are finished, so now we go into our next workout, which is our lateral raises. 20 pounds for these, not the craziest thing in the world. My wrist was still like hurting a bit, but nothing crazy on this workout, so I went back up from 10, I think. I could finally do what I feel like. I don't think my arms are supposed to be bent at the elbow, but I get it done. But for bicep curls, I decided to go down a little bit just because 25 was like, I maxed out on 25 last time, so I figured, hey, you know what, let's go down a little bit just to make sure I don't overexert myself and tire myself out and slow down my gains. I think that's even possibly a thing. I don't know this. I don't know the bro science behind this. But after bicep curls, we just go into cable tricep extensions, and these I could manage to do. My wrists didn't hurt, but you might notice 70.5. Again, the freaking thing is just weird. The machine is just really weird. So I'm sorry, not 70.5, but 70, and we got it done. But after that, we go into Friday with our front squats. I'm sorry if the angles look a little weird. My watch kind of died while I was asleep, so I couldn't set up the shot properly. And sorry for the weird angles. I couldn't see what I was doing. But front squats, again, down in weight just because I was really sore. And I just could not lift. I could, I just didn't want to tire myself out, so I decided to go down a little bit this week. I wouldn't call it a recovery week, more like a maintenance week, I guess you can say. But after front squats, we go into lunges. I believe I went up in weight a little bit just to see if I could do it, and I did, without a belt too, for the first time. So, pat on the back for me if you've gotten this far in the video. But yes, 105. Well, I'm not proud of that number. Should be higher, but progress is progress. And also, if you guys like the shorts, please put a thumbs up and please like the video. I like these shorts; they're fun. Not as fun as my banana shorts though, but they're fun. After barbell lunges, we go into our leg extensions and leg curls. Finally, 130, so down from 160. Trying to build mass, so we go down a little bit. Not exactly like, I think this is like 80 or 70%. I don't know the math, but basically just less than your PR. And you'll notice there's no arching of my back on extensions and curls, so obviously This isn't like way too heavy for me, and I could get it done properly, but not so light that I feel like a limp fish, as opposed to some other limp thing. And after the leg curls and leg extensions, we go into our seated calf raises and our calf presses. Seated calf raises, obviously, done the same way I've always done them. I have to take a plate, put it on the floor, put my 2 feet up on there, put the weights on my knees, and move my leg up and down. But for this week, I unfortunately could not get the leg press machine because somebody was using it on there. There's a class that runs adjacent to the time I went to the gym this time, so I had to just do calf extensions again at 130 pounds, a little less than my PR. But I got my workout in for the week, and I'm proud of myself. So week 3 is done. On to week 4 the next week. But other than that, if you guys like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next week for week 4 of building power and building mass. See you guys soon. Bye bye.